Super Mario Party Jamboree is so close to being the best Mario Party game ever, completely jam-packed with content, single-player modes and multiplayer modes. Quickly going through the other modes, 22 different characters to choose from as you play through a single-player campaign, which is super cool, bringing each of the 5 main boards to life. Flight School, which is a motion-controlled flight area that you just mess around in and collect things. Rhythm Kitchen, which is just a bunch of little rhythm-based cooking games. Koopathlon, which is a competitive 20-player race where you get points based on how well you do in mini-games. Bowser Kaboom Squad, which is a kind of whatever mode. You run around grabbing bombs and shoot them at a giant imposter Bowser with other players. While all these modes are great and appreciated, they just aren't necessary. Which brings me to the whole reason you're here, Mario Party. There are 5 main boards and 2 boards you unlock by playing the game. 22 characters, 2 of which are hidden in Jamboree's world. Love this idea, finding and unlocking characters. And there are over 100 mini-games, but sadly only half of those mini-games are in the actual Mario Party mode. I love Jamboree. The game boards here are amazing, full of life, all with their own little fun stipulations like a mall with multiple levels. Or a very frustrating island whose tide goes in and out, in my opinion way too slow of a pace, and can leave you stranded going in circles for multiple turns. Like every Mario Party game, your goal is to get to a star with 20 coins. Having the most stars by the end of however many rounds you choose. My personal favorite is 15 rounds. In my opinion, the perfect Mario Party length to allow a bit of strategy. But this time around, there are Jamboree buddies who will show up on the map. Whichever player gets to them first gets an advantage as you all face each other in a massive multi-round minigame. And each of the Jamboree buddies has their own unique games that are pure joy and absolute highlight for me. Wario, for example, having you do a game show, while Luigi having you do a fun pinball battle. I absolutely love this Jamboree buddy twist, and they all have their own perks such as reducing shop prices. Having this buddy will also allow you for 3 turns to double the perks for landing on blue or lucky spaces. And you can even buy 2 stars for 40 coins. What I didn't love, however, is that the buddy you just worked so hard to obtain can be stolen by a player simply by passing you on the board. What was the point? Why go out of your way to get a buddy? Why have an advantage? Why try in these mini games if another player can steal them from you before you even have a chance to roll with this buddy by your side? There needs to be some sort of balancing with the buddies, such as the buddy can only be stolen after 1 guaranteed round with them. Maybe the buddy can only be stolen by a player winning a 4-player minigame, but I feel like the best option is to simply not have them stolen at all. It's so frustrating to pull out a nail-biting victory just to not even get a chance to reap the benefits because you're the 4th player to roll each round, which puts you at a disadvantage to begin with. But if none of this is enticing to you, you have the option to play with pro rules, remove buddies completely, and remove as much random to a Mario Party as possible if you'd prefer. That being said, the weakest aspect here in Jamboree are the minigames themselves. As stated earlier, there are over 100, but only half of them are part of a Mario Party game. And the 50 plus we get are all pretty weak. None except for a few motion controls have me excited. And that's a shame because there are usually a handful of minigames I'm so excited to play in a Mario Party.